I end up.
What's up? You want to say a praise and an how Bashim Shai Bashim Double honors to the apostles, to the elders, of to the few sisters out there. We basically are from Jameson, Jamaica camp, you know, the nation of Israel. Right now we see things happening, you know, and the main thing is popping now in the news. So wildfire we are basically a spread.
Yeah, space.
Los Angeles, you know, this whole fire thing. Just carry on. Alright, and we also go back to, you know, the judgment of the Heavenly Father. Right, if I even Esau heed them, if I even the Hillels them basically respond for this whole fire, because we know them have them in subsidy for development goals, you know, where them, they want people to move out a certain area, you know, and come in, you know, they basically into the city, what they call about 15-minute cities, you know, in order to basically get them the NWO, you know, fully accomplished, and they have 5 more years left. Because by 2030, they say it's supposed to fully accomplish everything, every single thing.
And one of the main things is to force people out of property rights, man.
Right.
You know, they can declare these areas as disaster zone.
World Heritage Site.
Or, you know, one of them, you know, label with them label certain places that are basically going to move it from. You know, it's good to say, them are going to take you out their houses, man. You know, a matter of fact, under Agenda 2030, under the reset, you know, according to the great World Economic Forum, you know, we'll own nothing and be happy. You know, so they're basically taking away things from people, and now you're gonna have certain people buying up, you know, certain corporation or whatsoever, buying up property, man. You know, so a lot of people gonna give up property or lose their property to certain corporation. They're gonna develop it and then they're gonna rent, or you're gonna have to pay a subscription. You know, for housing. That's what they really want to do, man. They don't really want people having their own house. You know what I mean? That's not the aim, and that's why the prices of homes are that high. And that's the reason why certain, like BlackRock and some other corporation, you know, owning all the shit. You know what I mean? Because they want you to be in a place where you pay a subscription. So all these different disasters are happening under the guise of sea change. You know what I mean? Is to somehow maneuver you outside of ownership of property, man. You know, that's the plan overall. You know, as the brother said, urbanization, but either the urbanization, you know, the urbanization process, they are going to be the ones that own the property. So you're going to be a tenant for the rest of your life.
Okay. This is Micah 2 verse 1. So woe to them that devise iniquity and were evil upon their beds.
Right.
When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand.
Hey, you have a lady by the name of Rosa Cora, such name? Rosa Cora, something like that. The name. You know, she basically, you know, trying to get people off their land and houses, man. You know, let's see if I get her name right. Can look her up. Rosa.
I just sure said this thing was a plan thing.
Rosa Cora.
The whole fire thing. Them said them remove the insurance coverage, fire insurance coverage for the people and property. Like the insurance company, them step out because them say them now cover the fire.
It's a report.
Yeah.
It's a report that certain buildings still stand, but the near buildings are flat. Just like in White.
Yeah.
You have 1 year away, left land as the mall alone survive. To the bigger the business.
So basically must say a weapon. Yeah, how you call it? weapon.
Energy weapon. Yeah.
The conspiracy is out there now saying it's energy weapon.
Energy direct weapon.
Direct
Energy weapon.
Say, and they commit thieves and take them by violence and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
Yeah, they're gonna take your houses away. Yeah, that's what this devil is about, man. They're gonna take your houses away. Let me see if I can find anything to do with the this urbanization plan, property rights thing here. If you can tell
2 Corinthians 5 verse 1 said, nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. Right? But iniquity shall be increased above that which thou sawest, or that thou hast heard long ago. Right, so we see the iniquity increasing more and more as the day go by, or as time go by. That's a part of the sign that actually in the last days, because if how we shall going back, 2,000 years ago, right? It's telling in the matter, you got 24 verse 12. Because iniquity shall be abound, right? The word abound basically means a multiplier, increase. Right, the love of many shall wax cold. So we see, all these things happening right now and keep on getting worse and worse. Right? Or people, getting cool, especially Jake. Jake basically getting, evil and evil towards each other more and more as the time go by. Right? And the land that thou sawest thou to have root shall thou see wasted suddenly.
And that's what's coming, man. So what you see in the little fire will take place in Los Angeles right now. Then you have the greater fire will come. So the land we see now it's gonna get waste. Scripture tells the day will come will burn as an oven. Then where all the root and everything will burn out. Then cause what you see a burn in California right now. After a while, the trees them plants will grow back. I said I will start push up on all them things there. But when the real fire comes, which is the thermonuclear destruction, man, that's been prepared. Hey, nothing is gonna grow back there, man.
Even stubble now on the left.
Yeah. Nothing is gonna grow back there, man.
This is showing you that TikTok is now censored, man. So no information about Agenda 21 you can get on TikTok. I don't think you can find not like that on certain other. You see, tell you that the famine of the world is coming, man. The famine of the world is coming. You could have got them place and search and you find the information.
Verse 4 says, but if the Most High grant thee to live, and thou shalt see after the third trumpet that the sun shall be suddenly shine again in the night, and the moon twice in the day.
The scripture says if the Lord, basically we say if Lord decide to spare, man, which who's gonna get spared in that time, man, it's the elect. See? So the elect are the one who are going to see the kingdom, man. See? I receive all that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. See? The time to come.
First fruit.
Yeah, the first fruit, man.
Because according to prophecy, only is going to really make it true.
Done.
All the things that to come. And there's the scripture said.
So they don't see the sun and the moon again. And the moon and the sun represent wisdom. Which is, yeah. Says this is 2 Ezra 14 and verse 14. verse 14. It says, let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature, and set aside the tasks that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
Greater evil now we see happening right now. You know, basically, take place in the near future, because you're approaching the time the scripture speak about, which is the time of Jacob's trouble. Daniel 12:1 tell us that never since there was a nation, not like this never happened, we're about to take place. So we see that now, what is happening right now before we hide? It's just basically the beginning of what to come.
The beginning of sorrows.
Right? But I mentioned the scripture said the beginning of sorrows. Right, so all these things are the beginning of what to come, and the preparation for the real thing about to hit this earth. Right? So yes, like never before.
In 2 Ezra 16 and 14 it says, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. See? The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. See? So the fire is being kindled right now. See? And it now go put out, man, until we reach the time of the thermonuclear destruction, man. So here we are gonna see, as scripture say, rumors upon rumors, destruction upon destruction. Then all these things are gonna come, man. It's gonna lead from one thing to another. It's like what you say, it's like the rippling of the water or the domino effect. So it's one thing happen now, then another thing gonna happen after, then another thing. See, we're going straight until, Jacob's trouble, the MOTB, the Hoa temptation, all these things, man, until we reach the thermonuclear destruction. See? It says,
Yeah, her name is Rosa Corey. Rosa Corey. She have I think she have a book by the name of Behind the Green Mask or something like that. She give it a straight skinny. What is really going on, with the property rights and all them in the under 20 and the agenda 20. Yeah, because them a sense right now, so you see? So they start remove those type of content off the internet now, because that is a plan being revealed. You know what I mean? And too much people looking into this now, so they're gonna take that shit off the net under the disinformation, misinformation, madness. Because under this seat, a lot of shit is being done. You know what I mean? That basically gonna give them leeway to take a shit from you. Take your lifestyle away. That's what it basically coming down. They're gonna take your lifestyle away. They are blaming you for change, man. You know what I mean? So they're gonna restrict, your daily activities, your lifestyle, what you eat, how you travel,
where you go, places you use, all of that.
That's what they're gonna do, man. That's what they're gonna do. And you're not gonna have no strength to fight back. You're gonna see that this man is the devil, man. If you don't know yet, you can find out. Yeah?
Can I read like a summary, a little summary of the book? It says, Behind the Green Mask by Rosa Corey. It says, if you have been wanting and interested in clarity how to manually for identifying and fighting against UN agenda, the number there. Here is it. Agenda 21. All the information you need to understand what is happening in your own town, why it's happening, who is behind it, and what you can do to stop it. So Behind the Green Mask, UN Agenda 21 is 71 page of truth. And
it's basically giving a briefing of the book. The book basically. But basically tell you how they are going to take your shit from you. You know, you see, out here in Jamaica, you have all the type of place being declared under a certain description, like in Jamaica you have heritage site, rural heritage site.
That's a part of the
Yeah?
That's a part of the something.
Yeah, rural heritage site, you know, different sanctuaries like fishing sanctuaries, bird sanctuaries,
Mangrove sanctuaries,
mangrove sanctuaries,
wetland overall,
Yeah.
and
disaster zones. You know, anytime somebody declares a disaster zone, they have the right, they can remove you from that area.
but they're actually prepping people for that type of scenario because
Yeah.
like when them deem places like flood-prone areas
Yeah.
that have police and soldiers are going in places to
Yeah.
remove people out of
Yes.
them, and you have a lot of people
And move it to a
rebelling.
shelter. That's what they do. They're actually training you. Say, oh, look, hey. And guess what? A lot of these disasters are made because they need, you know, to fulfill their agenda, man. So they're gonna scare you with these disasters, but to give up your things, then, man. So you give up what you own. That's what they're gonna do. And they've been doing it. It's been done here on the ground. Anytime one disaster happens, you hear the big nose man come out and talk. You know what I mean? Can talk the agenda. Well, we already know that he was going to come out and say those things, man. Because you have certain buzzwords that these people use. You know, I will listen for hear it. I will listen for hear the solution where I try pan to the people. I will know the solution already, man.
Only that they meet them when get invited to it. Know whenever you get called up for a specific, like we know say you must come back with a specific agenda based
Right.
on who him go to and where him go to.
Right. Hey, I come on the there's a agenda 2030. You know, page for Jamaica there, man. You can go and check it out. They are a part of the agenda, but you know, a whole lot of things there. If you read it at face value, a lot of things basically on there. Basically, it's vague. You know, to make it sound like a something good them do, but guess what? You know, it's way deeper than what you think because this agenda 2030 is just a revision of agenda for the first 100, you know, century. You know, hey, you can't even say words again. But anyway, that's what it is. They revised it, man, and try cover or disguise the things that they want to bring out in one. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, you know, they try to cover the things them, man. When you hear it, it don't send off alarm bells, man. But our little community, you know, groups, little community, you know, community development groups or whatsoever, that's what they are there to do. They are there to carry out the agenda. A lot of people who basically doing these things, they don't know what the main aim is. Oh, sustainable, you know, and it sounds good.
Basically
You know?
that up now my workplace we're supposed to have one convening this Saturday where our founder and a
Saturday?
couple, this Saturday. Our founder and a couple other people from the TBA 21, which is an art group where basically work with environmental people to basically create expression in the environment to teach people how to save the environment.
So they're basically training the people on the low to basically carry out the agenda, man. So these things are actively going on right now, but the regular man don't know because, hey, that's why we're out here. We're out here, we've done the research, we know what the agenda is, we know what they are doing. So every time we see something, we can speak on it, man. Yeah, we're the prophets, that's what we are. So we're going to tell you how they're going to take your houses, man. Yeah?
And your livelihood away from you.
Yeah, your livelihood.
In recent time, have a thing. Have a thing we have come out to the convening where the sanctuaries them are linked up to create a new 10-year plan because them say a lot of people now take the rules seriously.
God.
So basically what them start to make different enforcement now and start put different people in a different position to actually clamp down on a lot of rules that are being broken in certain spaces.
which are going to lead to outright rebellion.
Can't. That's what.
And
Hey,
chaos,
see,
man.
by the people catch up to what's really go down. You know, it's too late, man. It's too late. You know. Hey, you know, you go to you see they speak as if the Maroons here in Jamaica, you know, especially in Portland here, they speak as if, you know, they are independent of the state or whatever. We know that's all bullshit. But anyway, you know, if you go to Moortown now, that's Moortown.
USA.
There's a few miles from here where we're at. You know, when you go up there, there's a plaque.
World Heritage Site.
There's a plaque up there by the UN, deeming it as a World Heritage Site. And you have people celebrating that fact, not knowing what that means. Because doing that, declaring it as a World Heritage Site, now the laws, the stipulations that comes under a World Heritage Site now applies to whatever Maroon law is there in Moortown. So the UN laws now supersede Maroon laws. But you see, you don't understand how the devil works. You know what I mean? Because a World Heritage Site, it come with certain stipulations, man. And now, you know, you are celebrating as if, oh, you know, this is going to make betterment for the community, and you don't know what the hell is going on, man. You don't know what the hell is going on. No, they can tell you that you can't hunt certain way.
Cut down
You
trees.
can't cut certain trees
You
certain way.
can't use the river a certain
You
type
can't
of way.
use the river for do certain things. Like you can't wash your clothes there or whatsoever.
You can't bathe in the
Or you
river.
can't bathe in the river. Yeah, look, man, all these type of things can come as rules where you never did have over the years you was living there. You never have all these rules. But guess what? Under the United Nations Environmental Protection and all them type of something there, you fall under that now.
But
So you're in trouble.
just to add, couple Maroons come out of our place come actually speak. Them their laws that govern it is just that you know enforced properly. Them their actual laws, so them actual you have actual people who have up there tell them say yo certain type of trees they're not supposed to cut down.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to cut down on the uses to the river for certain.
Oh, so they're trying to
Yes,
they
so
call
they-
it sensitize them
Yes,
to
so
the laws.
basically it in effect it just not
Yeah.
enforced to that.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is, man. But you don't know the devil. Oh, we have a meeting. I think a Sunday.
Yeah.
A Saturday or Sunday. Francesca, them.
Yeah, convening. A Saturday. At this
9 o'clock it start.
Yeah, this Saturday. So that make me tell us I eat them up because no, because this I think about it. Today we do all of the setup and today we do all of the discussion and go through presentation because I do all of the computer work and thing out there. So today I go through presentation and all of that. So I actually see what I want.
I want to ask the question, what about the church of the sea? All them big ship that are trying
Like from rainforest seafood and all of them people. Me ask them already, they don't give me answer. No.
Because it's not about the thing is, it's not about environmental protection, you know. You know, you see, a lot of people think that this thing is sincere. It's not sincere. Cause watch this go. Right here in Portland, you know, you have people who do regular like a small fisherman fishing as their livelihood. I have man got throw them line. I'm out there, man got the seaside, them throw them line, and them think they know them think they become illegal. You know what I mean? You have to have a license. But guess what? When it come on to the industrialized fishing, you know what I mean? So the liquor man, when I cause no harm, where I catch 2 fish, go and go eat.
I see.
No, it's illegal for him catch fish.
What about
Yeah?
What about them crabs that we catch in Alaska?
Yeah, and these men with them big boats scraping the bottom of the sea. You know what I mean? Destroying flower and fauna and everything. And guess what? There is nothing concerning them. But you know, I throw your little line, a drawing 2 little fish now. Oh, this is a fishing sanctuary here, you know, and you can't fish here.
And I blame it for overfish. When
Yeah.
them man they remove one whole species where needed for the ecology.
Yeah.
So it's all about environment protection, man.
So
And a whole lot of bureaucracy.
Precept.
You know, go on.
Now Psalm 64:2, it says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked.
Right. We can see through you, Esau.
Yeah.
We can see through you, man. You're full of shit. And we can see that, man. And the Lord open our eyes to see whatsoever you're doing, man. But the people can't see, but we can't see, man. We can see.
Then
Yeah, go on.
there's from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity,
Right.
who whet their tongue like a sword
Con.
and bend
you
their
see,
bows.
and as I mentioned that, you know, this fall under urbanization, man. You know, because try to move people from the rural areas, man. Put them in a more controlled space where they can have the Internet of Things running smoothly.
Gun.
With all data can be measured.
Yeah, you know, all data, you have different scanners about cameras and all. That's where they want you, man.
Gun.
That's where they want you. So therefore they have to make excuses to take you from the outskirts. You know? Hey, there are several attempts for Jamaica to make another city. You know?
Gun.
There are several attempts for them to make another city, man. You know, to basically move people from the rural areas, man.
Where in Jamaica?
Yeah, several attempts. You know what came on us with the plan. You know what I mean? But hey, guess what Esau gonna do? Esau just gonna just kill a whole lot of people here, man. Using certain things, killing a whole lot of people, starve out some people or whatsoever, man. You see all the extra work, spending the extra money. Don't bother with spend the money, building new cities and all them things, and kill a whole lot of people. That's what it's gonna do. Using certain disasters, you know what I mean? Fallout in logistics and all these type of things, man. Diseases. That's what you're gonna do with these islands here, man. Yeah. You know, just like in the 2020 event, they never care if they never have no internet. You know what I mean? They never care if they never have a tablet. But they say, look, everybody, we're gonna do school online. We're gonna work from home, and people have to adjust themselves and fix themselves, even though the infrastructure wasn't there to do it. They do it anyways, man.
When the morning is like a crack.
You know what I mean? They do it anyways. So when this thing come down, you know what I mean? They're gonna set one certain thing, and if anything not set, anything when they get in place already, they're just gonna go full force with whatsoever they're gonna do anyways, man. That's what's gonna happen, man. Hey. What up?
Lord can help us. It says, who whet their tongue like a sword
Right.
and bend their bows to shoot bitter words,
Right.
to shoot their arrows, bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words.
Right.
That
And
they
guess what
may
they're gonna
shoot.
try to set us up, man? They're gonna try to lie on us. Yeah, they're gonna try to. That's what they got. They see they have to hit below the belt. That's what they're gonna try to do, man. Try to demonize us. That's, you know, turn the people against us and all them type of things, man. We know his strategy already. You know what I mean? We know what's coming, man. We know what we're headed into. You know, I say, anybody here looking into things dealing with Israel and everything, they should know that these things are coming, man. They're gonna demonize this thing. They're gonna make excuses why they are the victims and we are the villain.
Gun.
And they're gonna try to move on us, man. And them have the media. And them have the long arm of the media to do that shit.
Tell all the lies, witchcraft.
Yeah.
See?
That's a witchcraft, as I have said.
That they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
God.
Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
God.
They encourage themselves in an evil matter.
God.
They commune of lanes.
He's setting a trap to catch your asses, man. That's what it is, man. The enemy comes speaking smoothly.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, we're going to find a way to make things better around here. He said, don't want not a shit better for Negroes, man. Not a shit better for Negroes, man. Learn that.
This is Psalm 55 and verse 20. You see, and put forth his hand against such as be at peace with him.
Right.
He had broken his covenant.
Because people feel like this man come friendly, you know. Oh, I'm gonna fix things, I'm gonna put money into this, or you know, we need to come together that we can have a solution for this problem. We already know what the hell he was doing.
Terms and conditions. Look what IMF do Jamaica.
Yeah.
Look what the WTO do Jamaica.
Yeah, we know what the IMF is about. Yeah, we know what they're about.
And we live it. We live what happened in the 80s right now.
What the IMF is about. What we know that the IMF is not about
It's growth.
is basically that. For sure.
The president can explain to them how he want the loan, how he going to pay back. They say, no, we don't need about the long-term loan. We want it in short terms.
We are telling how you spend the money, fella. We are telling how you spend the money because we want the result we want. You know what?
But they say, okay, since you're a bad man, we're going to make certain say you take this loan.
Right.
Yeah? And them go off for it. That's why when we have Kissinger, they have come here to come this him and make him say, look here, we're going to start a president in the country. And them do everything.
Yeah.
Them try to get him to stop war with Fidel Castro.
Yeah.
Them do everything. Them blame Maurice Bishop, say, oh, man, get rid of them people in Grenada. Them do all type of things, bro.
Yeah.
And Michael Mandela could have Maurice Bishop too.
You see, and just like how they demonize Maurice Bishop that he get put to death, that's how they're gonna do us, man. Yeah, that's the so-called white man strategy. For you.
International murder funds.
Yes.
Said, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Yes, man, come with sweet words, man. Oh, we're gonna help. You know what I mean? We have this grant, you know, full of shit. That's what I'm full of. Man, Jake love likes, man. You see, love likes. You know, everyone's them nothing and catch Jake, you know. The Jake come like one. You know, look a girl, you catch up with certain things. You know? Love likes, man. Because Jake always get caught up in them things. You know? Wow.
He said, but war was in his heart.
God.
His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
God. That's it. The end result. The end result is basically if the seat in the work on a certain level when get you move according to how you want to move, you're gonna use weapon, man. Brute force. You're gonna use brute force. Yeah. So if you're not giving up a shit, he's gonna take it, man. He's gonna convince you in a nice way if you give up a things. And if you don't, he's gonna take it.
Right after the sword.
Yeah. And you see, you can see the strategy America use worldwide. They use intimidation. They try to intimidate you in a nice way. And,
Even like the IMF with the loan thing, then basically them when you now work for them, them put sanctions on you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, but when sanctions don't work, then they have to get boots on the ground or sending mercenaries or
you
something like
get
that.
dirty. You get dirty.
Because a coup in the country, make a coup in the country.
Yeah. Kill whosoever in the way that don't work.
And let me tell you this, man, especially
Boots on the ground.
it's easy to buy a nigga, man. You know, when Jake can get free weaponry, free bullets, and a lot of US dollar for form a group to go up King Street against your prime ministers. They're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Jake don't question shit, man. They don't question shit, you see? The show you say you're dead, man. You're dead. What is the interest of a man? What's a man's interest to arm you, man?
Yep.
What the reason for a so-called white man want to arm you, man? A nigga can't even think for a minute.
What benefit?
How does it benefit the ones that arming you, man? The question you need to ask.
Why they not spend the money? Why they not spend so much money?
Why it's so important for you to have arms, man?
The same thing with the Asian prime minister. What happened? Look right here, you know.
Yeah.
When men were paid to get rid of
Jake can't think for a brief second, man. A brief second, I can't. You don't have, you know.
And the dollar bill is there.
Done.
You know, not even like a sign of life. As the guy goes like, shock you to the you know.
He says,
Man,
see them.
They covertly do them business, man. Covertly. See, now that's what we're telling you that, you know, they are carrying out, you know, that agenda right now. You know what I mean? Right under your nose. And it's getting steeper and steeper as the months go by. You know what I mean? You see pen, we call it a pen, where we put the net across the river and then we chase the fish them in and then we pen the net. And we pen the net, them have whole of space in the net to swim.
Going right.
But gradually we bring in the net, bring it in, that the space gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. To the point where you can't tell them out with your hand. And that's what basically happening right now. The space is getting smaller and smaller and smaller until they don't have no wiggle room.
A lot of sell out. We have men among our nation who sell us out. But they didn't think about the future and how it will affect
even them.
Even children after you. They never think about it. So therefore now we are reaping the reward for the foolish actions of those that was before us.
They won't greed, overthrow them judgment, man. That's why I'm telling leaders, man. Them greed, overshadowing,
you sell out the country
through judgment.
You sell out the country, and then the policies that where you have to put in your country now is not affecting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, the Jamaican Prime Minister already took his NIDS. A bunch of corrupt men. You know, they think the system is coming in here. You have a loophole. You think you have a loophole. Look, man. You see, we know the devil, man. They make a whole treaty in the past and they never keep none. See the thing? You make a covenant with them money and everything will be alright. You don't know who we are here. Look, see, me tell this, man. Saddam Hussein was friends with them devils, man. And they get his ass put to death.
Bin Laden too.
They trained Bin Laden. You don't know who the hell you're dealing with, man. You don't know. You see, you people here in Jamaica feel like say you can kiss the so-called white man ass and everything will be alright. You don't know who the hell you're dealing with, man. And you see, and recent things that happen on the earth should teach you that shit. That the so-called white man is not one to be trusted, man. You know what I mean? When him get him away, he gonna fuck your ass up. Pardon my French, man. Pardon my French.
Just quick. This Surah 8 verse 1 says, strive not with a mighty man,
God,
lest thou fall into his hand.
You know, this all the man size up with you know, certain international groups, man. Me hear myself video yesterday, day before yesterday. I said, if Jamaica can become a superpower, you ever see that
video. With the China business and the American business.
Jamaica would even make guns.
First thing first, you don't
Niggas say I'm retarded, man. You retarded.
You don't have all military, you're not making any weaponry, you're not doing any shit.
First of all, man, any superpower right now on the planet, they never get there by fear gain. It's not fear again. Oh, we're gonna do this economically, and we're gonna do this economically, and then get rich all of a sudden.
No fairness around it.
You're retarded, man. It's all done through war and conquest, man. That's how you get done, man. You take shit from people and force people to do shit. That's what it is.
We think so we are getting.
That's how it get done.
Jamaica can take a tactical nuke.
Not become economically might. The economic might that America have, it is backed by the military, man.
Yeah.
Even Russia.
The military do that shit.
Even China.
But you niggas live within the head of the sun, man.
How much I hear that America is in the South China Sea?
Yeah.
And China around Taiwan.
Why you think they be flexing muscles, man? Why you think the warships out there?
And they have power.
That's the American economy remain. That's the American economy remain. Dumb shit, man. You don't even have 2,000 soldiers in camp.
Donald Trump a badness him coming back.
Yeah, badness. It's a badness. Donald Trump a deal with. Russia deal with badness. Turkey deal with badness. Iran deal with badness.
That's right.
We shouldn't even call it the Gulf of Mexico. This is Gulf of America.
Gulf of America, man.
Yeah.
I'm on Panama.
Look what happened to Syria, man. They need the movement of resources or whatsoever in Syria. And you see what happened to Syria, man? You see what happened to Syria? You see what happened to Libya? This is how the world operate, man. The world don't operate by you being fear. You being fear, and you're making trade deals or whatsoever. You have to have military might there. That's if the deal now go through the way how you want it, you can threaten a nigga. Threaten him with war.
When so say the Saints are gonna take the kingdom,
that's the ultimate movement. That's the ultimate move.
War for this, man.
You know what I mean? But you people don't understand. You say first bind this. Yeah, go on.
Bind the strong man.
Yeah, first. You don't understand what I think I work.
And this is Matthew 12, verse 28 said, but if I cast out devils by the Spirit of God, then the kingdom of God is come unto you. This is fine. Verse 29. Or else, how can one enter into a strong man's house and spoil his good, except he first bind the strong man, then he spoil his good, and spoil his house.
Right, so you have to bind him. So you have to get violent, and you have to prove a strength, physical strength over him.
Mad Max settings. Take the wheel every morning.
And nigga feel like say, yeah, oh, we're gonna build businesses. We're gonna build businesses. You know?
I'm going to court to say
we are going to court and say we are natural man. Yeah, maritime law. A maritime law. Look, man, Esau don't give a fuck about any law, man. He writes the law. And him can just write another law to make you maritime and maritime law. Do you remember the last one to do that? Send your ass to jail. You know what I mean? Him have the power to do that. Stop him now. Stop him now.
Just decree.
Yeah? You don't know what you're dealing with, you see?
My power there now.
Oh, I'm telling you, man. You don't know what the Lord said. There's no way out of this thing apart from the Lord, man. Niggas that talk about build businesses and, you know, build up a community. How? How? When the so-called white man is still in power.
Bill for the next one.
You might use that man money.
Yeah.
You see, he that built his house with that money. You can use the so-called white man money if you liberate yourself. You niggas are stupid, man. You're stupid, man. I'm not about the more reparation money. And the money where you get over superscription upon it. Over superscription upon it.
Lee Selelu sell man.
You know what I mean? You niggas are crazy. You're crazy. One escape. I feel like a lot of politicians already know this already. And it's a play along with the hopelessness, man. So we'll get ourselves rich and live it up the best we can live it and just F off with everybody else. That's how a lot of them do.
You know what
I mean? They just say, oh, we just gotta do our thing, collect our money, and you know, we couldn't help them anyways. That's what the freedom thing is now. We couldn't help it, we couldn't fix things anyways. So we have to just lie to them, collect some money, just live with life till we're dead. That's what they basically say. Yeah, Michael Manley, they have an idea. I feel like you gotta fix things, but hey, it doesn't work, man. Doesn't work. You have to be bad. You have to be bad with a gun and stay soft. Mean like nuclear missiles, man. That's why you have to be bad with tanks, armored vehicles, man. You know? And legions of drones. Legions of drones. Only for resources, man. Factories building artillery shells every day.
Food, on top of food.
That's all I think I work, man. You know, one reason why the US still exploited, man. One reason. The US military is still standing.
Because they don't like them up here, but then
yeah, we just gonna make a couple trillion more money and nobody can do nothing about it. Talk no?
And then the dollar devaluate some.
We send 2 aircraft carrier. Talk now, we send 2 aircraft carrier. Talk. That's how things work on the planet, man. You better know that. That's how things work. That's why the Lord give me Daniel's 2nd chapter. Take.
You know?
Yeah. Look, man. And give me Revelation 21. War.
Say come and make war.
Yeah.
19.
19.
Yeah.
You want to present?
90, yeah, read that.
1 verse 8 says, he that buildeth his house with other men's money is like one that gathereth himself stones for the tomb of his burial.
There is nothing for the so-called niggers, you know what I mean, that basically gonna excel using this man's money, using the US dollar, using any one of them currency where you have, because when you look upon, if the fine print by currency them, it all going back to the so-called white man. Niggers don't hold no gold reserve. You know, even in Africa over there, they have the gold. You know, in order, the so-called white man have a market. He have a market. So even if you, see, men in Africa, so they are going to take over about the gold mining and all them. yeah, we all get, yeah, Yeah? If they refuse to trade, what the hell are you going to do?
Gold is the currency of kings, and basically a president that use paper currency.
Yeah.
So if you go to the street and give man gold to spend, man don't want that to spend. Person, the people, a lot of people don't know if know the gold actually money.
That's why they trade it for cash. That's why I have cash with gold now.
You don't know that.
Niggas, they don't own anything, man. Everything in the position, you know what I mean, in some way or shape or form is owned by the state, and the state is owned by the elite. That's just it, man. A nigga can't even have a car and drive it out here. You have to register that shit.
You yourself register too.
Yeah, you know. Do you know what the word register mean? Go ahead.
Daniel 2 verse 44. And in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed.
Right.
And the king shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
Right. Scripture say, the saints shall what? Take the kingdom. We're not gonna you're gonna build banks, you know, build businesses and what?
The negotiation.
No diplomacy. We're gonna do this through diplomacy and talks and nigga, you're stupid. That's not how things work on the planet. You don't see that? You don't see that? Why you think wars fight, man? Why you think wars fight? Me and the Prime Minister talk about the war going on now on the planet, but Jamaica is moving forward. How you think them are gonna move forward? The man them you basically are used as a model. Their way of moving forward is to war against each other. No, you are talking about we're gonna move forward. You know, some diplomatic way. Nigga, you're crazy, man. You're crazy. You know the same breath I talk about the same man them where I'm a model, you know. The ones that we have follow a war, them a go war, we go forward. This nigga is retarded. That's the same retarded as in police way.
Daniel 7 verse 18 it says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom.
We're not gonna have diplomacy. It's gonna be taken, man, by force. And that's how the so-called white man do shit. That's the language we understand, man.
Brute force.
Brute force. He's gonna get kicked in the face and them teeth are gonna fall in. And we're gonna slap chains on them. That's what's gonna go down, man. And you see, if you're an Israelite and you don't have that type of mindset, it makes no sense to be a part of this thing, man. The Lord, your outshine, now come up and joke with nobody.
Don't dress like it. Don't dress like you're a warrior and don't have the warrior.
Be in that mindset, man. Be in that mindset. That's what the Lord is coming back to do, man. To take the shit by force, man. Give me the revelation.
Daniel 7 verse 18, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Right. Yeah? We're going to take it and we can defend it after we take it. Madness in here.
Right.
Yeah, that's what the so-called white man believe. Donald Trump believe that. Right now Donald Trump make some threat all over the place, you know what I mean? Hey, we are going to mash up the Middle East if we don't restore the hostage gem. That's how I'm saying. We are going to mash up the Middle East if the hostage gem are really...
As it going.
As him going, badness it there.
You think I mean, as we tell us,
If there was a diplomacy, oh, we're going to reason with Hamas, and, you know, we're going to come to the peace table. And, I know that the man said.
The man said in the military go take Greenland too. That's what I know. The man tell Denmark say right now.
People don't know what the hell is going on here on this planet, man.
And if we run up, and it's over to me, the military are going.
You know what I mean?
It's Revelation 19, verse 11, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doeth judge and make war.
This man come for a Lord, the Osha is coming to make war, man.
It's a man of war.
He's coming to make war. You know, come, we're going to have a United Nations meeting, and all nations need to gather, and we're going to talk and split up this thing.
We're going to run for them.
Choose to send our left to other people. We don't have nothing to negotiate.
Trying to run for which part in there.
There's no peace talks. You know, no peace talks, man. The Lord Yahushua is coming for peace talks.
And I run for which part in there come.
Yeah.
Go to King Charles.
Yeah.
They tell me to protect me from such man because the such man invade my country like Selassie.
Not like Selassie. Not like Selassie. You know, the Lord Yahushua is not coming back for peace talks, man. He's declaring war on his kingdom. That's what he's doing. What I'm saying, if this king was when it was about to be crucified, what I'm saying, if this kingdom was mine, my servant, the servant's gonna fight. When him come and take it, man, you're gonna have the chariots coming down, blasting things to smithereens. You know what I mean? Confusion out here, man. As a so-called white mother said, as a UFO invasion. It's not gonna be pretty, man. It's not gonna be pretty.
John verse 14 says, and the armies which are in heaven followed him upon the white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean, and out of his mouth.
Just like back in the Egypt time of Egypt, give it a precept there. You know, Lord of a fight. Just like, you know,
like birds.
Yeah.
Isaiah 31. It said, and out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that he should smite the nations,
right,
and he shall rule the rod of iron.
Right, that's the only thing I got. Straight dictatorship. You know, America be talking about, oh, we don't like dictators, man, and tyrannical rulers. We're gonna take out Assad, we're gonna take out Gaddafi, we're gonna take out Saddam Hussein. You know, they are dictators. When them are the biggest dictator. It's funny. You know, they are the one actually manifesting dictatorship. Dictating to all the other nations them. But yet, you know, meanwhile calling the other nations them dictator. And you know, get away with it. Them actually get away with it, man. Because people was, you know, they are dictator for true. We don't know evidence that these men are dictators, man. All because, you know, Uncle Sam is a dictator. Crazy, man. You know?
No, let me finish this. It's and he shall tread, and he treaded the winepress of the fierceness and the wrath of the Almighty.
Yeah, he treaded the right of the fierceness of the wrath of the Almighty. Yeah, I say, the Lord, Matthew 20, Matthew 10 and 34, think not that I come to send peace upon earth, man.
That's good.
Yeah? With a sword.
Go on the Isaiah.
This is on Isaiah. This is Zechariah 14. Let's start at verse 1. So, behold, the day of the Lord cometh, and thy spoil shall be divided in the midst of thee.
Yep.
For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the cities shall be taken.
No, man, there's something wrong. We have got a United Nation to have talks.
For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle.
Battle, man.
Right?
Battle. They're going to move against our people, man. In a way we have never seen before. Yeah? Using all different type of justification to wipe Negroes out, man. It's so far-fetched. To the seat. What?
And the cities shall be taken, and the houses rifled,
Right.
and the women ravished,
Right.
and half of the city shall go forth into captivity,
Right.
and the residue of the people shall not be cut off from the city. Then shall the Lord go forth and fight against those
We're
nations.
talking about Jacob's trouble, man. Trouble is coming for our people, man. What?
Then shall the Lord go forth and fight against those nations, as when he fought in the day of battle.
Right. The scripture says, who is this coming from Peter?
God.
Hold on.
Guys, comments.
Revelation 19.
The Christians be like, oh, happy day when Jesus walked.
19.
Come skipping on Pegasus, man, skipping. Keep blowing in the wind. That's how the Lord is going to make his arrival, man. The Lord is going to make a fierce arrival, man. Fierce. People are going to run up and down. Try to find someone to hide. Yeah? You see the Christian Savior is portrayed as a faggot. He's a faggot entry. He's entering the planet like a flaming faggot, man.
Yeah. Come on, there's man. It's war, man of war, man.
You know?
To make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army.
God.
Isaiah 31 verse 12.
So all these armies that see a war right now, no. The one when them for a war against is the one who come try to take everything from everybody. So everybody have got team up for war against the Lord, man. You know, I'm gonna stop the war with them up against each other to fight against the Lord, our shaman. That's how we know how close we are to seeing our Lord. Because the war that these men is gonna fight, when them are gonna stop to fight against the Lord, is almost ready to kick off. Big. So all who feel like we have a long stretch, you have a next thing coming, man. You have a next thing coming. Get ready, man. Yeah, get ready. The Lord is about to make his grand entry, man. So get ready. Yeah? Bridegroom coming.
Second Ezra 13 and verse 33 say, and when all the people heard his voice, every man shall in their own land leave the battle they have one against another. And an innumerable multitude shall be gathered together, as thou sawest them willing to come and to fight and to overcome him by fighting.
God.
Verse 1. Verse 1 says, and it shall come to pass. Verse 1, look here.
So that big, mighty chariot gonna pierce itself in this planet, man. I not talk about the ocean over there. Now I'm talking about the Atlantic Ocean or the Pacific Ocean. Speaking about the Great Deep, man.
Cover them now.
Great Deep. Gonna burst the firmament, enter into the planet, man. That's what's gonna happen, man. That's what they're talking about. Read it again, huh?
2 Corinthians 13 verse 1 says, and it came to pass after 7 days I dream a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man walks.
You see that Independence Day when that big spaceship, that's part one, when that big spaceship be coming into the planet, and Isa be showing you them clouds bubbling up,
yeah.
And you know the whole
Scripture says about the fire enfolding in itself.
Fire enfolding itself, you know.
Yeah.
You see all that effect you see, just go and watch a movie. That's how it's gonna look like when the Lord.
You understand what
He understand if something major coming to the planet, that's how it's gonna look.
an ozone layer.
Yeah. He knows.
Then the chariot will see when you see fire come up.
Yeah.
Then it goes-
Smaller objects come in and Esau see the effect, man. So he calculate the scale, you know, of the effect. Using the those smaller things as reference.
Use a ratio.
You know what I mean? Saying it's so him put it on the movie, him knows oh, so we're going to see them type of effect here when something is coming in. That's why the scripture says move the waves thereof. Yeah, go on.
With the thousands of heaven.
Right, them chariots were coming in violently. That's how they're coming in. Violently, man. And they're coming in just as them as fire to hit America. And the Lord was like, that's it. No, they have to fight now against what them see coming in after them fire missiles them, man. That's how it's gonna go down. The Lord's gonna say, hey, that's the last straw. Beyond what you can fathom. Yeah, one.
And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him.
Right.
And whosoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire.
Right. And you're gonna be fire everywhere, man. Them nukes begin fire, plus the chariots basically going issuing it, gonna be out there issuing out its own fire. Just like in War of the World. Yeah.
Some people think they see it.
Yeah.
Oh, they see it.
Dust. You know, just you know, disintegrate. You know?
And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of the four number of the four winds of the heaven,
Right.
to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
Right, so they're gonna have to fight against the Lord now. They was active in the war, now they're gonna continue the war with someone else. So you're gonna have them SU. Wow, FSU 50 something them reach now.
Fighter jets,
Yeah, you have them Chinese jets, the new stealth jet the Chinese make the other day. You know, certain unmanned drones, you know, all different type of aerial vehicles, man. You know, fighter jets, you know, firing Kinzels, you know, Attackums, Storm Shadows. And the chariots, man, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna come in rushing, man, you know, with all them might, man.
can't pierce the chariot.
Try to use electronic warfare against the chariots. All the things they're gonna try while rushing in, man.
Primitive
You know what I mean? Are they gonna be steadfast? And then you see what gonna happen to them when they come with the violence. What they might come with? What?
But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew upon it.
Right, the father ship. Yeah? That big craft that just burst through the planet. One.
But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they were gathered together to subdue him, were so afraid, and yet just fight.
Alright, when you see this massive craft, man. Massive craft coming in. The only place they can remember there's something like this in the movie Independence Day. You won't get a Negro going up to outer space. Go set a bomb in a ship, man.
Yeah.
A nuclear bomb. You're not gonna have that.
It's
Yeah?
delusional self, you know?
You know?
They celebrate afterward, like how they celebrate.
Yeah.
Call them and celebrate in the ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, of the multitude, he neither nor any sword, nor any, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth a flaming breath,
God.
and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which were prepared to fight, and burned them up, everyone, so that upon us, so then of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was
just
afraid.
like Russia be talking about this, they are gonna demilitarize Ukraine. The Lord is gonna demilitarize the planet.
Interpret, man.
One more.
That's not gonna happen, man. The Lord is gonna demilitarize the whole planet. Esau not gonna have the heathen, and Esau not gonna have a standing army. Get bound in chains.
Yeah.
You know, as the first crop of slaves, man. Yeah?
Afterward saw I the same man came down from the mountain and called unto him another peaceable multitude, and there came much people unto him, whereof some were glad.
It's to him. You know, as the first crop of slaves, man. They are the ones bound. You know, whatsoever Edomite left alive. You know what I mean? That is in our reach.
The Lord I get rid of the feeble one them now.
Yep.
Bring them back. Fresh.
Go on.
I get rid of the feeble one them. It says this is Habakkuk 3 and verse 3. It says Yahweh came from Teman, and the Holy One from Mount Paran. His glory covered the heavens, and the earth was full of his praise. See? And his brightness was as light. He had horns coming out of his hand. See? And there was the hiding of his power. Yeah. The beans. He says, before him went the pestilence and the burning coals went forth at his feet.
Nuclear war is becoming down, man. Burning the place. You think it's a burning yet? I'm not talking about California burning. You know what I mean? Breeze carry. You know?
Fire. I sweep the fire, girl. You see the real sleeping. You see the real best of
fire yet?
the best of destruction.
Yeah? It's gonna be more than California burning, man, in that day. Yeah?
He says he stood and measured the earth. He beheld and drove asunder the nations, and the everlasting mountains were scattered. It says the perpetual hills did bow. His ways are everlasting. See? I saw the tents of Cushan in affliction, and the curtains of the land of Midian. See? Was the Lord displeased against the rivers? Was thine anger
Show you how massive the
against the
destruction
rivers?
gonna be, man. That's how massive the destruction was gonna be. You know?
It says, was thy wrath against the sea, that thou didst ride upon thy horses and thy chariots of salvation?
You know, but anyway, We never say Kalalalia, how are Hashem Hashai, Hashem Rakakodash, the banners to the apostles and elders of Great Stone. Peace and blessing to the elect of the nation of Israel.
Good.
Shalom.
Wow.